The reason why I wanted to bring up Mikey Moore, Swan, is because he also said yesterday that when asked if Rangers are still in the title race, he said, yes, 100%, we still have to play the other top teams multiple times. And I thought it'd be a perfect way to end the show by asking you, are Rangers in the title race? And at the moment, would you still make Hearts favourite? Or would you make Hearts favourite, rather?
I don't think Rangers are in the title race until they prove that they're in the title race, if that makes sense. It's okay saying you've got the main contenders to play again and there's still the games. That's great. Rangers are going to have to go on a sustained run of 7, 8, 9, 10 successive wins before they can start talking about that, before they can start talking to us. And has there been any signs this season of that happening? None whatsoever. Now, that might change under Danny Rohl, might get them off and running and flying and go the next game at Tynecastle and win there and beat Celtic at Celtic Park. But Rangers are going to have to prove they're in the title race before I think anybody can say they're in the title race. Because points-wise, you would say, well, yeah, of course they are. You know, they've got a game in hand, so if they win that, they're only 9 behind Hearts and there's, 27 games to go about.
Aye.
So, you know, of course, technically they are, but Rangers are going to have to show us a lot more before they become considered as contenders at this stage. Are Hearts favourites? No. Celtic are still favourites in my eyes.
Interesting.
Behind if they win their game in hand. I would still make them favourites. But they have got a lot to contend with at the moment. And they've got a lot of injuries, a lot of problems. The squad is threadbare now, and it's going to be interesting what they do in January, because when you have a situation when guys like Cameron Carter-Vickers and Alistair Johnson, such vital players, are out, you can't budget in January to buy new players to replace them. You don't spend £10 million on defenders when you've got a defender worth that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I get what you mean now.
I'm planning, so it might have to be loans and plugging gaps so that's going to be interesting. And listen, Hearts will add again in January, so I don't expect Hearts to just collapse and fall away. I think they'll probably stay up there. I've said it time and time again. I want to see where they are. I'm pushing it back now to the end of January. But listen, in all seriousness, Hearts have shown that they are starting to now prove it, changing the team. And I know people are going to go, 2 draws in the last 3 games. There was always going to be moments. They're still unbeaten, you know. So they're going to have days there. McInnes, I think, called it an off day yesterday. So they just didn't play well, didn't lose. Had an off day and didn't lose.
Still unbeaten.
So, you know, I think they'll still keep, but there's going to be tests of their mettle coming up, no doubt about it. So I still make Celtic favourites. As for Rangers being contenders, well, they're going to have to show it.